That's fine. It's fine.
Hi
It'll mesh together.
guys, what's going on? It's your favorite boy that likes to bark, Hard Hat, and I'm joined here with my man Vudoth. Say hi, Vidith.
Hi, Venus.
Hi. It's only us two today. We're down one barking boy. It's kind of crazy. We've had two back-to-back episodes with missing a barking boy?
I think there was one in between that was good, but the rest of it,
Yeah.
there were a few weeks.
We are
of
missing
that.
Steven. Steven has come down with the sick.
He has the
Um,
black lung.
He has the sickness, and here me and Vidithar are taking over. So strap up your pants, put on your underwear, and get ready for this absolute shit show that is this podcast.
I'm super excited.
So today we're gonna stray away from the whole disturbing stuff, and we're just gonna get down to the nitty gritty and just talk about some of our favorite movies. And one of those is Star Wars, which I will go on for about hours unless Matthew interrupts me. But some of our favorite ones are Star Wars. But I figure first we can kind of discuss our favorite movies and then move in from there.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
I like to spring it right on Vidit for that stuff.
okay.
So me, I'll go first. So me, here me am.
Sure.
Here is Hardhead. Hardhead absolutely loves Star Wars. And when I talk about Star Wars, I mean 1 through 6. None of that extra stuff.
Ah, the good ones.
They're the only ones that mean anything to me. Yeah, sure, there's like 3 more after that, and they were like okay, but like they got really bad. But like, let me tell you what, Star Wars is just like, I don't know what it is. Ever since I was a kid, I watched Star Wars over and over and over, and I can quote the most of them. Revenge of the Sith has to be, and this is controversial, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. It is what it is. The whole Anakin and Obi-Wan fight is just built different. And John Williams put his whole hand-ussies onto that piano
my God.
whenever he was
What
just going in.
It's been less than 5 minutes.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, anyway.
Anyways.
I'm gonna throw up. This is gonna be the most underprepared one. Oh no! I'm gonna. Don't say that
Cut
again.
a lot.
That should hurt my bones. Anyway, what were you saying, John Williams?
He did a really good job making the music for there. He really tried his hardest and put all of his effort into the music. But, so whether it was because I don't know what it is with George Lucas in making movies, other than the fact of him just writing them off and stuff like that. But like him, and then he did Indiana Jones, another one of my favorites right there.
Oh,
Fucking-
fantastic! Spielberg.
Dude, again, John Williams making the music. I don't know what it is. George Lucas, John Williams making movies and music together slaps. I believe Spielberg and John Williams did the music for Jaws too, which the music for Jaws is like.
Spielberg was director, and then John Williams
Yeah.
did the. Oh my god, the theme is
Yeah.
Oh my god, fucking absolute classic.
But
Still gets stuck in my fucking head. When was that? The 80s? 80s. That was.
yeah,
right?
yeah, 80s. But like most of your movies from the 70s and 80s just had me locked in. I'm not even born then. My parents were like, "Here, watch this," and I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Fucking Smokey and the Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit is, if you were ever a Southern car guy, you don't even have to be a car guy, just Southern person, whatever. It has the epitome of being Southern, I guess. It is the whole plot of the movie is going to Texarkana to pick up a truckload of Budweiser because it had been banned in another state. So they were paid by a rich guy to go and pick up a load of beer and get it back in a certain amount of time. And the entire time they're running from the police and falling in love with random women they find on the side of the road. Like, how does it doesn't get any better. Like, there are scenes in that movie. There's a Trans Am in that movie that makes me just want to just grow a mustache, wear a cowboy hat, and drive really fast. Okay.
See, that was one of those. I never did see that, but I saw the Alamo movie from way back in the day.
The Alamo, is that the one with John Wayne as
Yeah.
Davy Crockett?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is it with the early movies? They're like, you know what? I have an idea. We have this really big historical figure. Put John Wayne as it.
John
There's
Wayne
one. I think it's Sands of Iwo Jima, and the whole movie is about John Wayne going up and raising the flag on Iwo Jima.
Oh my god.
What?
Fucking incredible.
But Matthew, take it away with Whiplash.
Oh, dude.
I gotta hear you talk about Whiplash.
Okay, so this is my top 5 favorite movies of all time is Whiplash. J.K. Simmons, the absolute legend, and whatever the other dude's name is, Miles Teller.
Top Gun.
Yeah, Top Gun. The homie, Goose's son. If you've never seen it before, do yourself a fucking favor. Turn this review off right now and go ahead and watch Whiplash for the first time. Put in headphones if you want. Oh, dude, you gotta see it. I'll show it to you this fucking week.
I know we need to watch it.
Oh, dude.
But, yeah.
But anyway, think of it as Full Metal Jacket meets drum solos and and just jazz band in general. Big jazz band. Absolute disaster in a lot of scenes. It's you can't watch that with children. This movie is definitely not for kids. Like it is high intensity, high fucking impact throughout the entirety of it. There's no slowing down. There are scenes that will make you cry and make you upset and make you fucking want to watch it again and say fuck you to the screen.
How many times have you watched it?
I think it's been 3 now. It might be 4. One of those, 3 or 4.
I'm surprised it's not more.
Oh, dude, it's about to be. I'm gonna watch it with you one of these days.
All right. Well, glad I could get here. A little late. Sorry about that.
No, dude, you're
we were
good.
just talking. Vidith was talking about Whiplash.
Do you mind doing the?
Honestly, such a good film.
Oh, dude.
I'm not even gonna play with you, man. That's like probably top 5 for me.
Oh,
Dude, just
same.
J.K. Simmons, just like
He brings
he
that
does it
shit
for me, man.
home. It's just. So I told Zach and the rest of the listeners, I compared it to Full Metal Jacket meets Big Jazz Band.
Well, the first half of Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, sorry, to compare the first half of Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket is actually 2 movies wrapped up into one.
Holy shit.
But no, fucking Whiplash is like,
Dude, it's peak.
you know what I mean? Like it really.
It doesn't stop. I told them, do not bring your children. Dude, God, if you're gonna watch that, just do yourself a favor, turn this off and watch Whiplash real quick, because it'll change your fucking perspective on.
I've never seen
the
it,
absolute hell that is.
Have we done the Desert Island movies?
No.
Desert Island.
Ooh. Oh, are you talking about like
so
Castaway?
You're stranded. No. You're stranded. You, meaning like you and I are stranded on a desert island.
Oh shit! Yeah,
and you
yeah.
get 3 movies to watch for the rest of your life until you starve to death. What 3 movies do you pick?
It's easy. Revenge of the Sith, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Ford versus Ferrari.
That's an interesting last choice. The first one, Revenge of the Sith, I said also like at work when I was talking about this, and it nearly started a fist fight. Like I'm not even playing with you, dog. Like
it will.
I work IT, and we're a bunch of old There's a bunch of old nerds and new nerds, right? And like you could really tell exactly where the generational divide was, like by the answer and the response to that question.
And this podcast doesn't have to be long. We might just we'll just do a short one probably.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
We're only 11 minutes.
I'm just here to have fun with it. I want to talk about my goddamn.
Forget it. No, dude, we'll just talk about movies until we're tired of talking about movies or my headache comes back or whatever. But
hell yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for the listeners. I'm a little sick, weak little baby. I have the immune system of my own baby son who's taking the sickness better than I am. So whatever.
I don't know. My wife is having a hard time in there, but me and the baby, we're rocking.
Rocking, dude.
Oh yeah.
Now he might have thrown up on her 5 times in a span of a minute. That was wild to watch.
Oh.
Okay. So let me get this straight though. You went. What was your second movie? So Revenge of the Sith.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No comedies. No comedies
No,
there. I mean, Raiders is like there's pretty comedic moments, but the's no laughing. They're all drama. Like you just don't watch drama until you die.
Yeah, I don't watch comedy movies at all.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
You never sat down and watched Anchorman and
no,
shit yourself laughing?
I've seen Anchorman and stuff, but like those just aren't my favorite movies. Yeah, sure, they're funny
That's
and
fair.
stuff. And like Talladega
Well,
Nights is funny.
this isn't about your top 3. I would have asked top 3 if I wanted top 3.
No,
I'm
like
asking your
if
desert
I'm
island.
if I'm on a desert island and I'm there, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna watch my 3 favorite movies of all time. That's what I'm gonna go out watching.
You know what? That's fair enough. I respect the answer. How about you, Matthew?
Oh, dude. Okay, so first off, it's gonna be Whiplash. I would watch that shit over and over again. I've already seen it like 4
times.
times.
Right there. That's a dog endorsed film. I tell you what.
Dog endorsed film.
TM.
So far-
That's ours. Fuck you. Don't copyright that. As well as I would definitely put a comedy in there. I would say We're the Millers. That's
We're the
Interesting
Millers.
choice.
I'm like,
And the
fucking
choice. I like
God.
that. I like that a lot. That's an excellent choice.
still one of my fucking
What do you
favorites.
mean?
That
That's
shit
a
had me
fake story,
dying,
right?
dude.
No, that's not.
No,
fake
that had
story. That's,
it's what? Oh, fucking! I can't remember his name right now.
Jason Sudeikis.
Something like that. He was in Grown Ups too.
I'm watching Ted Lasso right now, so he's Ted Lasso for me at
He
the
might have
moment.
been in Grown Up. I might be wrong.
Feel so pleased.
But he's good shit. It's the fucking dude from Pitch Perfect too. That's all I remember from. And Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Lawrence, one of those. That one of the Jennifers.
Aniston.
Yeah.
Rachel from Friends.
Yeah. Fucking yeah.
One
Exactly.
of the few that doesn't age.
Oh my god.
Oh, she doesn't.
She doesn't, man.
Dude,
it's insane.
It's fucking weird. But anyways, we're talking about movies.
Dude, the last one would have to be Dawn of the Dead. That shit's still one of my classic fucking
Really?
zombie movies to go to. Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
100%.
you know, fair.
Zombie movie. That's a good choice. I like that. I like Dawn of the Dead. I like the range you picked.
Yeah, no,
See,
fair.
that's kind of what I like when I ask that question. I like to get range out of it, but I respect it if you're just like, I'm gonna die on this hill. This is my
Yeah, no.
3 fucking movies, and that's okay, man.
So the thing, like with me, is I don't seek out comedy movies to watch either. They're not like something I really care to watch. I don't know what it is. I don't care to watch comedy movies.
That's fair.
Like,
No, that's all right, man.
Like
I mean,
they're funny and
each their
stuff,
own.
but like
You say that, and then you're like, I fucking love Smokey and the Bandit, which at its heart is a comedy movie.
that. Okay, yeah, fair. It's what's funny is I just got done talking about Smokey and the Bandit.
Such a good film, though.
Dude, man, can we add a 4th? No, but yeah, no.
Oh,
You got a
we
point.
could fucking do top 5 too. But it's different than section numbers.
No.
it's
The
gotta be
3 is like it makes you make choices.
Oh,
you know what I'm
true.
saying?
I'm gonna stick
True.
to it. Ford versus Ferrari is still one of my favorite newest movies that has come out.
Dude, I still gotta see
I've
that.
gone and seen the.
See, that's an interesting one to me. Ford versus Ferrari. Like it's not like a classic yet, and that's kind of
I
what
think it
people
will be,
generally
though.
pick for these, like the tried and
Well,
tested.
okay,
I like it
so-
too. I really like fucking. Oh my god, I forgot
Christian Bale.
Batman's name.
Christian Bale.
Batfleck.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale. Good lord, not Ben Affleck. Christian Bale is so fucking good in
Oh,
that.
dude, he plays that role so fucking well. And
Oh my goodness.
that is just, and it's crazy that that movie had just a pretty good cast too. Because I mean, you had
Heath Ledger.
No, not fucking Batman.
Is this guy even here?
We're talking about Ford
Playing the
versus
game?
Ferrari.
That's so fucking funny, though. He's just listing off his favorite people from The Dark Knight. That's insane.
Dude, I wouldn't lie to you. That would have to be up there too.
I totally
Dark
forgot
Knight-
about the Dark Knight too.
The
though.
Dark Knight is one of my. If anybody was like, what's your
It's the best superhero movie that's ever been made, and it's
Oh,
about
yeah.
the Joker. It's not even about Batman, right?
yeah, well, okay.
Like, we
No,
can all agree on that part, right?
Yeah.
Batman was good in that movie.
Sure,
But-
it's not it's no
but
diss against
no,
Batman's
Yeah,
thing,
no,
but
Batman did good, but there is no like comparison to Heath Ledger playing Joker in that movie. Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
man, yeah, no, there is no arguing that. That I mean, the only thing that I can think of that would be another good one is Tom Hardy playing Bane.
oh shit, you're right.
You know, I mean that was pretty good, and I really liked that movie overall. But I think the plot really dropped off at the end.
Yeah, no,
Like if they
you-
could have
Oh, yeah.
tied that bow up just a little better, I think I would have like just loved it start to finish.
I don't
But
know, him-
that ending was mid as fuck,
Yeah.
honestly.
still a good movie.
God, I haven't
but,
seen that in
yeah.
a minute. I gotta rewatch that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Batman is my favorite superhero, so it's basically because of those two movies and Batman: Arkham Asylum, which I talked about in the last podcast.
Oh, it's so good though.
But
Okay, do you mind if I spit up my 3 real quick?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's your turn. Go ahead.
12 Angry Men.
Okay.
Okay.
Have y'all ever seen that?
I've seen
I want
bits
to
and
say I've
pieces.
heard of it.
It's
Oh my god, is it from 1957?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So it's this movie about a jury indicting this kid, but there's just like one juror out of the 12 says, no, I don't think without a shadow of a doubt this kid did it, right? And this takes place in the 50s, right? And so
They had to all agree.
like themes of like racism and moving on as a society and like
Oh, it's got Henry.
where people's motivation come from. Oh, dude, it has a whole
It's got
fucking
Henry
killer cast.
Fonda in it. Wow. Damn.
Yeah, he's the one man.
Yeah, he's
But,
the one man.
It's just this excellent tale of like talking through motivations, and it all takes place in this courtroom, right? Or sorry, this jury room, and they like kind of deduct that hey, maybe it wasn't this guy, and hey, maybe I can't say without a shadow of a doubt that it was him. And anyways, it's just this wonderful. Let's see, what humans can do if we just sit down and think about things before acting, and that's just. They do it so well, and I can't describe it to you without saying just go fucking watch it. But like, it's a really long movie. For most of us, like it's a little more difficult to get through than some. But
No, it's fair. Oh, I
so
love
worth
me
it.
some fucking slow burns. I love longer movies. It
Yeah,
depends on if it
no,
keeps
dude,
my
this,
attention.
This one, like you finish the movie and you're like, damn man, I just went on a journey. Like your heart is like. You get that sense of like letting go, like with your hands, like you've been gripping them the whole time.
White
that's
knuckle in
pretty
the
cool.
fucking seat, dude.
Number 2 is this comedy called Death at a Funeral.
Why does that sound so fucking familiar?
It has Peter Dinklage in it.
That's the fucking one.
I can't think of the other actors' names. Oh my god, that's the single funniest movie I think ever
Oh,
been made.
it has fucking
So-
what's his Chris Rock? What's it? Is it?
Yeah, and Martin Lawrence.
No, not the.
No, is that too
No,
new?
if you Google it, you get the wrong one. Let me see.
Is it 2007?
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
so 2007. The
Yeah.
2010 is like when they brought it to America and tried to remake it. And that one
Oh,
sucked.
it's a British film. Okay, I see.
The British one has Matthew McFadden,
Okay, so
Alan Tudyk, and
quick
Peter Dinklage
quip
is
about
the main
the
people.
newer one. I remember one time my parents rented it whenever you could go to Hastings and rent movies.
Fantastic.
And I remember sitting down to watch it with my parents, and I think we lasted 10 minutes of the movie until my dad got pissed off and turned the movie off because it was so bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really not great.
Yeah. I mean, it's got like a 5.7 on IMDb or something like that. It's not great.
Unfortunate.
And so because like each of you has taken one of my 2 movies, I'm having to like come up with
Oh,
more
shit.
at the end here. No, because it's 12 Angry Men, it's Whiplash, and it's Revenge of the Sith, right?
Oh, easy.
Those are my 3. So we'll do the Death at a Funeral because it's like top comedy.
We could all sit down and watch
I'm
watch
thinking.
some of these movies together whenever
Oh,
we're
We
Sure,
should.
on the island.
We should.
I gotta show Zach
Soon
Whiplash
enough,
so
we
bad,
should
dude.
have much more free time on this end. I'm gonna go with. We'll go with the horror. We'll go with the horror that really fuck. No, actually, I don't want to do that on a desert island. Just because it's a desert island, and I'm trying to like pass the time, right?
Sure.
We'll go with Apocalypse Now. I mean, that's like also a horror, but
I'm
It's
not
a little
gonna
different.
lie to you. I watch a lot of war movies, and that is one that I haven't gotten to yet.
that's what we'll watch together, dude. It's just insane. It's just a crazy.
See, I never have seen that
honorable
either.
mention to Baby Driver and
Oh,
Doctor Strangelove, both of which I also love. A whole lot.
Baby Driver's really good.
that shit smacks.
Bridge Over River Kwai is good too. I don't know. I got a lot of them. I love movies.
I mean,
but
you-
12 Angry Men.
I think I'd watch American
Death at a
Sniper for the
Funeral.
fucking baby scene too. But I mean,
For the fake baby.
yeah.
Good lord, man. Good lord.
But man.
Oh, honorable mention: fucking Exorcist or Alien.
So I'm gonna explain
Alien?
my
Ooh,
liking
Alien is
for
so
Revenge
good.
of the Sith real quick, because I know a lot of people are like, "Why pick Revenge of the Sith? Anakin was a little whiny."
Yeah, Zach, why'd you pick Revenge of the
Do you,
Sith?
I'm going in on this one real quick. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
yeah, all right.
Do you understand what Anakin was? Some of these people that, as Star Wars fans, don't understand what Anakin was and what he was put into.
He had, like, the
he was
highest
a
midichlorians.
young child that was ripped away from his mother at a young age, that all he knew was his mother, that was told that he had great powers, that he was going to go off and be one of the greatest Jedis
Literally
ever.
the fucking chosen one. Like, that's
Yeah,
true.
they literally, Qui-Gon literally told him that, I think you're the chosen one. And so they rip him away from his mother, the only love that he ever knew, okay, and took him to be in the Jedi Order, okay, and knowing that his mother was still a slave, okay. During the second movie, he watches his mother die, okay. Yeah, he literally, he's there for it, okay, and the only other woman that is there for him, and that, or the only other person that really truly loves him is Padme. And so now that he's watched this, his like social anxiety just goes through the roof, because he's like, oh my god, I cannot lose anybody else. Y'all have told me that I am this all-powerful being. I should be able to save everybody
Notably,
else.
this relationship with Padme is like explicitly forbidden.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Oh,
he would get canned if it was shown that this was the case.
Oh, yeah. They can't have
And mind you,
attachment and
Annie-
romance or anything fun.
Imagine telling that to an 18-year-old horny teenager. You can't have attachment to anybody, and then you put Padme in front of him? Are you fucking kidding me?
He also had a thing for him or her whenever he was like, what, 10?
Right,
Whenever the fuck he
yes.
whenever he started the
he's
pod
really
racing.
young. But still. And so then you get... And then you get...
One second.
Now you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna keep going in on this one.
Yeah,
Then
you
you
go on
get...
this one.
And then you get fucking Palpatine right in his ear.
My boy.
Talking. Okay? Giving him all this stuff like, hey, I know how to save people you love. And he's like, oh my god.
No balls, bet
So
you
the whole
won't.
point of the Revenge of the Sith is a teenager, or a late teen, he's in his early 20s, that has just been torn his entire life away from things, been told all these things, and all this stuff. And so this movie is basically the downfall of a person that's been told all of this stuff all of his life.
Oh, just like incredibly mentally ill. Like,
yeah, because
this challenged kid who has the weight of the world on him, and it's just like somebody offers him a way out and he takes it, and people are like, how could he be the bad guy? He's like, fuck off.
dude, it's
You know?
it's and then it has one of the greatest lightsaber fight scenes of all time.
Nah, it's the greatest.
Yeah,
All right.
no, you're right. Yeah, Anakin versus Obi-Wan is one of my favorites. I could sit here and quote the entire fucking first half of that too.
Well, the second half's just them
that is-
fighting, so I mean, there's not much
Like
going
you can't look at me and tell me that the first opening scene of that movie isn't some of the coolest shit you ever seen. The battle over Coruscant is so fucking cool.
I've watched that scene like,
too many
1,000
times.
times. Maybe like
the battle over Coruscant.
I'll just watch
fight,
that scene and then I'll be like, all right, that's enough.
yeah.
That's enough. Go back to doing whatever. But
dude. Him fighting
the
Dooku.
music, the fighting, the whoosh, the
Clones eating
oh,
shit,
man.
dude. It's
Oh yeah.
It also probably has one of the better depictions of clones fighting too, whether it's from the Battle of Utapau to the Battle of Kashyyyk and stuff like that. It's just it's such a cool movie.
One complaint about Star Wars fighting is they just fucking stand there without cover. Like, what are we doing here, gentlemen?
You know what's crazy is if you watch the Clone Wars, it's not really like that.
And the Clone Wars?
oh yeah, the
Yeah,
Clone Wars
the
animated
TV.
series.
Yeah, the TV series.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah,
meant like
no,
the
no.
No,
second
the movie,
movie.
they just fucking died
definitely
harder.
do that.
Yeah,
They
there's
just like they just drop in
Yeah,
the
they're
middle of
slither.
like a desert and then get killed. Like, I don't know.
They're like, here, we'll land them here. It's like Vietnam all over again.
holy shit.
Can I spread this conversation out to
Yeah.
TV a little bit?
Oh,
maybe?
dude, for sure.
I'm here for it.
I just finished the Fallout series.
Oh,
Came
how
out,
was
like,
that? I heard that
on
came out.
Wednesday or Thursday, and I watched it all in like 2 days. It's delectable, man. I'm a huge Fallout guy, and
I'm not a huge.
pretty much
I
really
like
nice. Like, it goes along with the series very well. Has all the terrible twists. There's like the absurdist version of gore. You know, they just like just like absurdly gory just for the sake of it, and I really love that because that's.
I
like, the
appreciate
Fallout
that. Yeah,
series,
that sounds like fucking somebody some shit would do for Fallout. Or just lock them all
and
into
it's
the
just
head. and the
an
limbs.
excellent show. The actors and actresses are great. The storyline excellent, and I mean, all in all, just a good piece of media.
I've heard it's one of the first actual video game adaptations to be actual good for once.
There's
Halo.
a couple. The Last of Us was excellent.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
As
The Last
Last
of
of
Us
Us
was
as well
good.
was fantastic.
I
really hope-
it
I'm
just in
so
terms
scared.
of like video game adaptations turning out to be great. The Last of Us, like, it followed closely, like, so the Fallout show didn't follow like the story of any one of the games. Like, it definitely took aspects from like the storylines of each of them, right? Just having played them so thoroughly, I can look and pick out and say, hey, that came from this. But or sorry, the Fallout show does that, and then The Last of Us just like follows the story like one for one, beat for beat, pretty much, with few exceptions. But just like enough of that aside, I just wanted to like share that it was good. Y'all should watch it. How do you feel about like Blair Witch Project, like that style of horror? Like I'm just gonna turn this boat around.
So I haven't seen the Blair Witch Project, but isn't that one of the first ones that was
one of the first found footage?
Yeah, found footage films. Yeah,
the first to popularize it. Apparently, there was like some French thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just quoting John now because he knows all this shit really well. But
I think found footage films can be good. I think Blair Witch did it well, but I think that it got overused after how successful Blair Witch was.
Well, they turned like $30,000 or $60,000 into like multiple millions of dollars.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh yeah. I think it was there were a few good ones. There was Blair Witch. I think the first Paranormal Activity was pretty good, and because they made zero budget to, they started with zero budget and they made fucking millions upon millions. Same thing with Wreck, which was I think Spanish film. There was one of the found footage movies that they used with Infected or Zombies, which also had zero budget and ended up being a massive cool, fucking hit. It was big enough they made a fucking remake that was horrible, but. Then it just, from there, studios saw how much money they could make from those things and started leeching the fuck out of it. And they also, Cloverfield was also really good. Then they kept that aspect up. And
which Cloverfield?
The very first Cloverfield.
Dude, that really spawned. Are you familiar with the concept of like alternate reality games?
Yeah.
I love AGRs. ARGs. Sorry. ARGs. Whoops. Dyslexic.
What's that?
I don't know if you've ever looked into the Cloverfield one, but it's super deep.
I actually haven't
and
looked.
I really like it. If y'all get a chance, just find one of those documentaries who's already done all the work for you.
Oh yeah.
So, like play it at work or something. At least that's what I did.
Yeah. It's
dude, they did some cool shit. Like at like movie conventions and stuff, they had like the Slurpee company from the films just like selling Slurpees, and all three of the movies tie in these really kind of obscure ways that you can kind of piece together on your own outside of watching the films. And because there's Cloverfield, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and then the Cloverfield Paradox, the Netflix one.
Oh yeah, I never
they're all part of that universe. They're all part of the same thing.
Oh yeah, I know that the Paradox, like there wasn't 10 Cloverfield Lane originally supposed to be something different, but then they tied it into Cloverfield later, or was I mistaken? I think there was a rumor about that.
I don't know. I probably should, but I don't.
See, what's crazy is I'll be honest with y'all, I don't watch horror movies.
Do you watch any kind of movie, dog? You don't watch horror movies. You don't watch comedies.
I watch Star Wars. I watch
Star Wars and Indiana Jones on loop. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, thanks. No, okay. So,
and movies about the Second World War.
Yeah, don't forget my war movies. Okay, so the thing is with horror movies though, it's because I get really scared easily.
I know.
A little baby boy.
I'm a little baby boy. So if we were to go into like horror-esque. Would be my favorite. Would be the first 2 seasons of The Walking Dead.
Honestly, all right pick.
That's it's pretty solid.
It was pretty decent back in the day.
Up until Glenn's death, was my favorite TV
spoilers.
series.
It's only been out for 20 fucking years.
Yeah, it'll be fine. But anyways, I used to watch that. I used to come home and watch that on AMC whenever it'd come out. Like at night, I thought it was the coolest fuck. It was the first TV show that I ever watched like that. Where it come out on TV, and you'd get to watch the first episode. But The Walking Dead was my shit. I absolutely love The Walking Dead. I actually kind of want to go back and watch it now. But I haven't watched.
I think that could have been like a cult classic type of thing if they ended after like 5 or 6 seasons.
Yeah, I think they kind of
if they
dragged
just
it out.
like good enough go.
But I think I've heard that the newest one is pretty good. I don't know if it's as good as the first couple seasons of The Walking Dead, but I heard that it's pretty decent. Supposedly it follows the comics a bit. But I never read the comics. I actually got so into The Walking Dead there for a bit. I had my dad take me to a local comic book shop so I could buy one. and I bought one, and I never read it.
Fuck.
But
Unfortunately, the inability to read really put a fucking stop to that plan.
so another thing about horror movies, the first ever y'all are gonna make fun of me for this. The first ever horror movie I ever watched. My mom rented it for me from the library. I was probably 8 or 9,
Solid.
maybe younger. I don't remember. Was Tremors.
Oh fuck.
That does not count. Like,
That's not a.
I mean, it is to an 8 or 9-year-old, but if you watch that same film as an adult, it's only a comedy.
Yeah,
so
no, it's
fucking
probably
good.
fucking hilarious, but I want you to know that at the age that I was, I didn't want to get off my bed. I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, they're going to come up from the ground and get me.
Listen, what about Rubber?
Oh my god. Okay. I fucking love Rubber. I watched Rubber once. What do you mean a tire can be telepathic?
Are you
That is
surprised
such
that
a
they
great
can't
movie.
be? Or fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space, dude. We're just...
I
But
feel like we're getting into like Sharknado. Would y'all have a favorite parody movie?
Oh.
Let's jump to that.
God, it's not Shark. It's
Blazing
close.
Saddles.
Sharknado's close. Fuck.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. Ooh.
Yeah.
See, that one's not even parody to me. That's just too damn good.
Yeah. Okay. Blazing Saddles is just really good. I just think it's funny because it's like a parody off
Oh,
of
it's
westerns.
so good. Oh,
Gene
yeah,
Wilder
yeah.
though.
What's the one with like Adam Sandler and his crew? I really thought that one was funny
The
too.
Longest Yard.
No, I mean
Well, that has Adam.
that's a good
Evans,
movie, but no, I'm thinking of like the western they made.
Oh, the
Hey,
Ridiculous
it's
Six.
like
Oh,
Ridiculous
yeah,
Six.
Yeah, fuck. I gotta see that. I never did see that. I was like, oh
dude,
god.
that one is a laugh your ass off.
I don't know
I
what
really
it is.
think Jackie Brown is funny.
I don't know what it is. I tried to watch
really
Spaceballs and I
parody.
just never got into Spaceballs.
Neither did I. I think if you like Star Wars too much, you're not allowed to.
True.
Okay, good. So I am valid on this, yeah, because
No,
I
you're
tried to
not
watch
crazy,
it.
man. I fucking can't stand it.
Dude, I try to watch it because one of our old friends, I guess I can say, had me watch Spaceballs, and I was like, dude, this is fucking stupid. What am I watching? I mean, yeah, sure, people think it's a cult classic and stuff, but I am way too far deep in Star Wars that I could sit here and watch them make fun of Star Wars. So
That's
it hurts
fair.
my feelers.
feelers.
But
That being said, I think the Family Guy Star Wars those parodies are like
They're pretty
funniest,
fucking fire.
some of the funniest media ever made.
I actually haven't seen them, and I really kind of want to.
Dude, you'll enjoy it. You'll.
If you like Family Guy, like even a little bit, like I have this this weird relationship with that stupid show, and it matters less now because it's like no longer a part of culture, right? Like
yeah.
it's kind of gone and out the door. But it's like if you make 1,000 jokes and like 10 are funny, that's still 10 funny
It's
jokes.
still funny.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's about what I'm in it for.
Ugh.
God, fantastic.
But I just
I mean,
Yeah, okay. So branch off again. Fast and the Furious.
oh fuck.
Did any?
Yeah, dude, just yank the wheel.
Yeah,
There's no
nah.
coherence here.
No, we're just going on here.
I love it. No,
so-
I'm all about it.
So
God.
I can go
Just
in
making
on
the
Fast.
NyQuil kind of makes sense for me. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
there you go. You're seeing the Hat Man right now. No, it's Benadryl. But okay, so
I'm in the 200 club or the 700 club. What is it?
the 700 Club is about Jesus.
Wait,
No. What is it?
Hold on.
I don't know. I'll go in.
I'll
on,
Google it. 1 sec. You go for it.
All right. Fast and the Furious 1 is a good movie, and I will stand on that hill. Fast and the Furious 1 is actually their down-to-earth, actual street racing, old school, kind of tuner car stuff that has kind of some cool moments in it with some gangster and love interest. I think that is a good movie. I think Fast and the Furious 1 is a good movie. Too Fast, Too Furious, I think, is a decent movie. It's okay. Paul Walker is still the lead in it. Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, I think, is a good movie. It doesn't have the main two characters from Fast and the Furious 1, but it's still a good movie. Okay? Fast and the Furious 4, we start to branch off. We're like, bro, there's no street racing in this. But it's alright. It does the job. Fast 5 is the last movie that I will stand on being a decent Fast and the Furious movie. Because the only reason I say that because I saw it in theaters and I thought it was really fucking cool when I was like 12.
Which one's the one where they basically go through the Burj Khalifa? And like
that's like one of the later ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's one later.
I don't
No,
fucking.
I couldn't tell you. I don't.
I'm right there with you. They're like, they can't let this baby rest. We gotta break her out of the cage. And then they drive from skyscraper to skyscraper.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So Fast Five, the craziest thing, and I remember. Okay, so just a little backstory. Me and my dad are both Ford mechanics. My dad was a previous Ford mechanic for upwards of 10 years, and I've been close to that, okay?
Sure.
So, at the time when we watched this movie, I was not a mechanic or didn't know a whole lot about cars, but it's even funnier watching it after. But there is a scene in Fast Five where they pull a giant, what is that called? Safe down the road with 2 Dodge Chargers.
Oh,
yes.
my God.
And it was the coolest thing to my 12-year-old brain. I was like, oh my God, this is so fucking cool. And I remember getting out of the movie, my dad was like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Both of those cars would have ripped the rear end out of them, and they didn't have the power to pull them out, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, oh, I thought it was really cool, Dad. But past Fast Five is when they get stupid.
So
they just...
one summer I just sat down. Like, I really didn't do a lot with my time as a kid. Like, I've watched many films. But one summer I was just like, I don't really know what I'm gonna do, for the rest of summer. So I just like fill in with shit like, all right, let's get all the achievements on this game or whatever, just like little milestones kid makes when they're bored. But I'm like, fucking 1 week I was just like, we're just gonna watch all of the fucking Fast and Furious movies. Just like wake up, start watching, and then go to bed like as late as I could stay up, wake up, and then continue watching them. So they're all just like a blur to me, but I watched all of them that were out at the time. Which I want to say was like 8 or 9. The next one I went to theaters to watch, and it was like the one where they go to space.
Oh my God.
Oh my
God.
That one really got me, where they take a fucking,
They
like
literally...
what is it, a Ford Fiero?
No, it's a
Yeah.
Pontiac Fiero. Yeah, literally.
Pontiac Fiero. I wanted to say a Ford Pinto, but that's not right.
Close enough. About the same thing.
See, it's
Can you
funny.
believe we're in space, and it's like fucking...
I was like, what the fuck?
I had to explain to one of my friends. She was like, why do you like this? And I'm like, why do you like Hallmark movies, huh?
Oh my God.
See, it's
I
funny.
mean, that's about the same thing.
When I was a
So,
kid,
like-
I did the same thing too.
You just sat down and watched movies?
No. My marathoning was not Fast and Furious. Funny enough, it was the fucking
yeah.
Alien series. And if people don't know, it's not just Alien 1 and Alien 2, maybe a third one. There's like 10 movies. For those who don't know, there's the Predator movies that are in there as well. So there's Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, and I think it's Alien fucking Requiem or some shit, and fucking Predator and Predator 2. That was also just, it was fucking horrible.
Wait, so you've seen the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator?
Yeah, I saw the Arnold Schwarzenegger one, and then I saw Predator 2, and I saw Predators with fucking, what's his name, Rodriguez, and fucking Machete, and
Oh, fuck. Oh my God.
I don't know, dude. It's just, it's kind of a blur. It's just, oh, it's, just watch someone with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's just.
Get to the top. Come on.
Michelle Rodriguez. That she's in there.
Oh, she's from Fast and the Furious too.
I think it's Ben. What? Who the fuck's that fucking guy's name? Not Ben Affleck. That fucking. Who's the other guy's name? There's some fucking dude.
Some fucking dude.
Some
Dude,
fucking
there's literally infinity dudes.
True. They're all big, burly, muscly Marine men. That is
Thank you.
the
John Cena.
epitome. Oh my god.
Are you thinking of fucking? Oh my god! Oh, what is his name? He died recently. Charles Withers.
Did he really? Oh shit.
Yeah,
that
he's
might have.
dead.
That might have been
Oh,
what I'm thinking
dude,
of.
no, yeah, he's from the Predator series. Yeah, he
No,
played.
he's from both. He's in Aliens for sure.
Oh, is he? Well, I
Yeah.
only know him from Rocky. So,
Oh hey, I was missing fucking Lawrence Fishburne. Fucking
Not
Morbius.
Charles Withers. Oh my god, I fucked up his name.
Morbius. Jesus Christ, the
What's his
Morbius.
name?
Carl.
Fucking
Carl
Carl
Withers.
Withers.
Adrian
Withers,
Brody.
That's who it is. Charles Withers. Man, swing and a miss. I really no. He's a Predator. You're right. It must not have been. I really thought he was in fucking Aliens too.
I don't know. Fucking. Are you talking about the Game Over Man? Because that was.
No, I'm not talking about Game Over, man.
We're talking about the dude with the massive ass handshake. Okay.
No, yeah. Oh my
You
god.
son
Yeah,
of
yeah,
a bitch. You know.
Yeah, 100%. 100%
No.
that scene. Yep, that's definitely Predator.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So, okay, so I'll go into like the earlier stages of me watching movies.
No.
So I guess I grew up in an older deal. I watched a lot of 60s, 70s, and 80s westerns. Like an absurd amount. Like John Wayne was my hero there for a bit.
It really
like,
sucks that he was a Nazi. Like,
Yeah, it really does.
Ooh.
It does. But, you know.
Ouchie.
Clint Eastwood, like A Fistful of Dollars.
a few dollars more.
A few dollars more. God, what was the other one? There was another one. I don't remember the other one. But Outlaw Josie Wells. That's like I could go on a top 10 of like westerns, and it would be Tombstone, Outlaw Josie Wells, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, The Searchers.
Money.
Unfortunately, yeah, John Wayne wasn't a good person, but he had some good ass fucking movies. The Searchers, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, The Cowboys. I could just Rio Bravo, all that stuff. Just, you know, Dean Martin, John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, you name it. If they had a cowboy hat on and a pistol on their side, I was fucking watching it. Okay. Then because I had a cowboy hat and a horse back in fucking elementary school. But I still to this day love westerns. I watched 3:10 to Yuma for the first time not too long ago.
Ooh, excellent.
Yeah, that is a really good movie, which has Kristen Bell and Russell Crowe in it. And then
I really think the True Grit remake was just an excellent movie.
Sure, I'll go along with it. I haven't seen it in a while. I think the original True Grit's really good because it has John
Hold
Wayne.
your hands, you dirty son of a bitch, or what is it? It's something like that. And he puts the rain in his teeth, and he has guns. He's akimbo with like fucking lever action rifles and pistols and shit. Such a good scene.
He's so fucking cool. But what was? And then I'm gonna go in on one more Russell Crowe movie because it is probably one of my favorite Russell Crowe movies of all time. It's probably top 5, and it's Gladiator.
I thought you were gonna say Les Miserables. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
that's an excellent film. That's
Gladiator
for me.
Gladiator.
That's like one of the only. I like 3 musicals, and that's one of them.
Same.
Les Miserables. Okay, so I'm gonna go on about Gladiator. Y'all talk about Les Miserables in a minute. I don't watch fucking them singing songs other than Grease.
Really? Is that where you're drawing the line? Is that where the
I love Grease, okay? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
but anyways, I think Gladiator is one of the best, like, olden style movies, like, you know, with the Rome-ish period. And I think he has one of the coolest names of all time. Yeah, I mean, I named my son's middle name is Maximus. So y'all can see where I got the name. The name from is actually from.
Don't accidentally dox your kid.
True.
Well, it's just the.
I know. Sometimes we've just had a few of these things where you're like, I want to share this really cool thing, and then you dox yourself immediately afterwards.
That'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be alright. Just know that my son's middle name is Maximus, but and I got it from Gladiator because I think his name is like so fucking cool. But yeah, Maximus Decimus Meridius. Like the fuck? How do you just not like kill everybody with that name? But anyways, I'm gonna get off my soapbox about Gladiator. I think Gladiator is so fucking cool.
It's a good film. But definitely, I think Russell Crowe's best film is Master and Commander.
See, I never seen
okay.
that. I have heard of it.
No, my dad stands on the hill of telling me that's one of his greatest films too.
Look at this fucking look at this. This is the poster for the movie. How is that not?
Dude, that's so fucking cool. I need to watch that movie. I'm gonna do.
You're missing out. I wish I liked naval stuff more. Like
you don't. Oh man, I absolutely love naval stuff. Like I know this is like
I'm so scared of the ocean. Like I fear it deeply.
That's fair.
Thalassophobia. But Pirates of the Caribbean was one of my
money.
favorite. Was one of my favorite shows as a child.
So it was one of my
Along with
childhood
Star Wars.
shows as well.
But I absolutely love it. Like the Black Pearl, badass.
The Black Pearl or like the Curse of the Black Pearl is the best and only Pirates of the Caribbean film. There are others, sure, but that's the only one.
Well, no, I think that... You know what?
Nah,
Never mind,
man.
fair.
The other
I
one,
watched,
no. Hear me out. In that movie, Jack Sparrow's a side character and makes the plot better. In the other movies, he's the main character and the plot sucks. And like that's not entirely true, obviously. Like Dead Man Tell No Tales. What's the other good one?
It's,
Fucking.
Hold on.
I can't think of it. No, that's the first one. That's the one we're talking about.
Yeah, there's Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man Tells No Tale, and then At World's End.
No, not that one. That one sucks dick.
Well, that's the third one.
No, it's not. Oh no, I'm getting the fucking Dead Man Tell No Tales wrong. It's Dead Man's Chest and
Yeah, Dead Man. Yeah.
At World's End. The World's End is okay, but the fucking Dead Man's Chest is like such a good follow up. Like it really does well for the villains and shit, you know?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, On Stranger Tides, Dead Man's Tell No Tales. Which, okay, so the first three were done by the same directors, and then the last two were done by someone else. But, I couldn't even tell you the plot to On Stranger Tides or Dead Man Tells No Tales. But I can tell you what, the best, out of the first three movies, because that's the only ones I count in Pirates of the Caribbean, the first three movies, the one with the best ship combat is At World's End.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And that's when they're in the whirlpool and they're spinning around, and the Black Pearl is just fucking giving it to the
whatever the fuck the ship's called.
Davy Jones's ship. What do they call that thing?
Flying Dutchman.
Flying Dutchman. Yeah, they're just fucking going at it. No, yeah,
completely right.
Yeah. Also, Keira Knightley. Anyways,
but man, regardless, really nice films.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, though, what happened to Orlando Bloom?
Dude,
That man
that's
fell
a good
off.
question.
Like,
I really hope it was something like he got his money and went home.
True, same.
I mean, he was a good-looking
He was
man.
good.
I'm not gonna lie
Yeah,
to
he was.
you.
I think I enjoyed his acting. He was fun. Seemed like he gave a shit about what he was doing.
I mean, sometimes, dude, the fucking the early 2000s really did like suck up human life like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Damn.
Man, what else I got? Man, the only other thing that I could talk about is war movies.
Nah, we'll avoid that for now. I think we already went pretty deep a couple other times.
Yeah.
Shit, you were saying something about zombie movies, Steven, earlier in the podcast.
Oh, I'm about to have to peace out. I'm getting a headache again. But,
No, you're good.
If you don't mind me cutting a little short,
No, you're good.
if y'all
No,
have
this is
to
perfect,
tell the listening dogs one movie to go home and watch, not because it's like your favorite, but like because you think everybody would benefit from watching it, what would it be?
Zach, I'll let you go first.
No, don't you throw me in first. I don't know.
Okay, I have two.
Let's hear it.
So the first one is for sure going to be Whiplash, because just life-changing. But second one is actually more recent. I would say if you want like a pretty solid horror film with some cool body horror, is The Last Voyage of the Demeanor
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that.
from about 2 years ago. It might have been last year. It's basically fucking big bad evil is on an old school naval ship. It's fun shit, but it's fun, man. But that's about what I would say, man. If you want some good scares, then use that one, or if you want something that'll change your fucking life and get your blood pressure up, then Whiplash.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay,
what is winning worth, man? What is winning worth?
Okay, I'm gonna go in on this one, and I hate to do this, but it is 2024, and we're gonna have to talk about it, but it's gonna have to be All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh, you don't have to talk about that one, man.
I'm not gonna talk about All Quiet on the Western Front, but I think more people need to watch that movie and understand that movie a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, like a comprehensive history of like, or not even comprehensive, a fucking surface level of history of like why people go to war and how you get wrapped into that, and then what war actually looks like. Would like
yeah, what war actually looks like. I think that being I guess of war age, and having that fear of at any point we could go to war with some of these other major countries, and I'll be honest, I don't want to. And so, All Quiet on the Western Front, it has to be, and you have to watch the original 1920 something version. I think should be one movie that at least most people watch before they die.
Damn. All right.
It's
I agree with that. I really think any version of All Quiet would be fine. I think there's 3 now, and they're all good.
Yeah, I've only seen 2. So.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up then. I would like you all to go watch City of God. It's a 2002 movie based on the slums of Brazil, and it's about these kids who grew up in this very terrible way on the streets of a very difficult to live place. And it's just one of those movies that show you, like, though I'm not like, I don't think every day about like maybe all the different types of people that live and the situations they live in, but you watch this movie, you get a sense of like the suffering that goes on maybe somewhere else on a daily happenstance in a way we just don't comprehend. Like we're very privileged. I mean that's a word nowadays that gets thrown around a lot, but it's speaking on the definition, like we got it pretty good here, folks. And a movie like that helps you remember to try not to fuck it up too much, anyways.
It's crazy. 2 deep movies, and Matthew's like, here's body horror.
Nah, dude. The question wasn't about deepness.
No, you're good. No, you're good. Yeah.
Give some recommendations. But that's all I got for today, my good folks. I'm sorry, I'm a sick little guy.
Sick little Barkin boy.
Nice.
Sick boy, sick fella.
Before we wrap up, would you mind clapping so I can line up your audio with ours?
Oh yeah, okay. We all need to clap, right?
Yeah.
So you'll just do it on the back end instead of the other one, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do it. Yeah.
All right. Well, bye.
Bye.